Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to integrate the Google Pay UPI payment gateway integration inside React.js application. So we will be integrating a simple button inside your React.js application where you can pay using Google Pay. So you can see this is the application we will be developing here. If you see here, there will be a simple button here which will be having the Google Pay logo attached to it. So this is the React.js application we will be building in this tutorial. So if I click the run this project button, so you will see this is the button here. You can see Google Pay attached to it. So Google Pay, if you just search on Google, is kind of a UPI payment gateway which is of Google. So you can see Google Pay. So it is typically used in Android applications and tablets and also in PCs also, in websites also to make payments. It is developed by Google in 2011. So we will be integrating it a button here. As you can see, this is the Google Pay button. So you can change the button color. You can change the button color to black and also to white. And you can also have a custom size of this button. You can change the size of the button like this. You can change also the height of the button also like this. So if you are watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, and also hit the notification bell icon. So we will be building this application, guys. We will be integrating the Google Pay payment gateway integration button inside our React.js application. So if you click this button, you will be redirected to this window. And here you can select your credit card or debit card that you have saved inside Google Pay. So I have selected this here. You can see it is processing here. And after doing this, you will be able to make the payment through Google Pay. So we will be integrating this button here inside our website. We are doing it using a npm Node.js module, which is comes up. You will see this is a window here, pay.google.com. So here itself, you will select your card here like this. You can select any card here. You can also add a new card as well with the details out there. And after you select your card here, simply click on the continue button and then your payment will be done. If you click the inspect element in the console, this information will be returned to you, which is the object here. You will see API version. All this data will be returned to you like this: payment method, data description. This is the info here, which is this card details, tokenization. So we will try to build this application in React.js. We will try to embed the Google Pay button like this. You can also change the width of the button like this, the button of the height, customize this according to the application. You can also change this to plain button like this. Two people are watching the stream, guys, so first of all hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. You can change this to donate with Google Pay. So it you can change the button type to any type of your choice like this. You can change the background color to white like this, and you can change the height like this. You can change the width like this. So basically, if you click the button, you will be redirected to the screen here, pop-up window. Click on the continue option to make the payment here. So this is through the test account. So basically, if you want to do it for the production, you just need to sign up for Google for your Google Pay account, and then you need to register for the details. So now let's get started, guys, how to build this application. If you are watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So now to build this application, three people are watching the stream here. So you can see that we are integrating the Google Pay button inside our React.js application. Step-by-step instruction will be given inside my website. The link will be there inside video description. So first of all, let me show you which module I am using here to in order to embed this button. So if you just see here, guys, this is the an integration that we are doing here. This is the Google Pay button integration in React.js. So we can also change the width and the height of the button like this. So for building this application, we are using a npm JS module here, which is, if you search for this module, you will say Google Pay, and then you will write React. So this is the module we are using here, Google Pay slash button slash React. So basically, it's a React component for Google Pay button. So you will see this is a simple installation that you need to do, is that installation npm install Google Pay button React. So it has got over 5,508 weekly downloads. So now we need to build this application from scratch. So we will simply go to our projects directory here, and I will make a new project here, which will be, I will make a new directory which will be React Google Pay, and I will be cd into this, and simply I will create a new project here. In order to create a new project in React.js, you will simply write npx create React app, and then followed by a project name. So in this case, we will say Google Pay project. So enter it, and now this will take some time, guys. So it is now creating a new React app inside my directory here, which is React Google Pay. So now you can see that, guys, we are building this application. 4 people are watching the stream. We will try to embed this button, Google Pay button, inside our website. So you can change the button type to donate as well, like this, donate with Google Pay. You can change the size, you can change the button width, all this stuff right here. You can change the background color as well, like this. Default is black color. You can also change to white color. So basically it has a look and material look and feel to it. It has got a box shadow attached to it. So accordingly you can just embed this button inside your website to collect payments through Google Pay, UPI. It is kind of a UPI payment gateway. So now it is creating this React.js project, so it will hardly take 5 to 10 seconds. So now it has successfully, so it is installing these dependencies. So if you have any sort of question regarding this project, you can ask in the comment section. So now it has successfully installed it. You can see that it is saying to us that you need to go to the project folder. So we will simply go to the project folder, cd Google Pay project, and then we will simply say, we will open this inside our Visual Studio Code text editor. So this is our brand new React.js project. You will see that this is the hello world program. If I start this application, npm start, so it will start this application at localhost 4200 port number. So now it is starting this application, React.js application. So it is saying that, would you like to run the app on other port instead? I will say yes. So it will start this project localhost 3000. You will see that. So this is the hello world program which is there of React.js. So it is starting the development server, and now you can see this is our hello world app.js. You will see that React.js project. So now what we need to do is that, guys, we need to install this module which is Google Pay slash button React. I will simply copy this command and simply I will paste this command here, npm I slash Google Pay slash button React. So this will install this application, oh sorry, install this module inside our application. So now it is successfully installed. So once again, you can start this application, npm start. So the payment, you can see this is very easy how to include this. So I will write each line of code in detail. So first of all, we can remove all this. We don't need this. Instead, we can simply say inside a heading that hello world. So hot reload is on here inside of a React.js application. If you see, hot reload is on. So it is again asking us to, would you like to run the app on another port? So you will see hello world is there. You can see that we have written here hello world. So hello world is there. So now the very first thing you need to do is that, guys, you need to include the module. As you see in the documentation, you need to include the module right here. So if you go to my video description link, I have given all the source code in my video blog post. So I have given the link in the video description of this live stream. So after the live stream is over, you can go to it and download all the source code. So the very first thing you need to do is that you need to include this dependency which is there right here. We will delete the logo. Instead, we will paste the dependency which is Google Pay button. So we are including it from underscore Google Pay slash button React. After this, what we need to do is that we need to have our return statement, and inside this we will have our Google Pay button. Google Pay button we have. So if I just reload this, you will say there will be a Google Pay button. This will not be seen on the screen because we need to pass some options to it. So there is some options it takes. First option it takes is environment. So environment may be test or it can be production. If you are building it for the production, if you are building for your own website, you can change this to production, but I will be sticking to test here. Then the second option is that payment request. It's a object here, payment request. So it is an object here. Inside this, you need to pass the API version. This is the property that you need to pass here, which is API version. And this is will be 2. You can give it any property here. API version. 5 people are watching the stream, guys. So please, first of all, hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So here we will be sticking to 0 option. And then we will have the third object, which will be allowed payment methods. Allowed payment methods. So basically this will be a array of objects. So inside this, first of all, we will pass our card here, whichever card you are using here to have this. So this will be type, and this can be either card or PayPal. You can use PayPal or you can use the Visa card. So I will pass your card option here. After this, I will pass the parameters, which is put a comma here. We will have a parameters. So inside this object, this is the object here. And inside this object, you need to pass the allowed authentication methods. So this can be either, this is kind of a uh, array. And inside this, you can pass PAN card only, PAN card, put a comma. And the second one will be cryptogram 3ds. So this is the second option. Some question is there. Uh, Please make video on JWT authentication. I will definitely make JWT authentication in the next video if I have the chance to make it. Definitely, Himanshu, I will make this. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. And then we have the second option inside this, which is allowed card network. So basically, this is again an array. So here you will provide which cards you will allow. So this can have various options here. You can see that Amex, and if you just search here, you will see Discover, Electron. All these international card types are there. Maestro, Mastercard, Visa. So I will be allowing Mastercard and I will be allowing Visa. So these are the two popular ones inside the world. So I will be allowing these two card networks. So put a comma here. So this object is over. So this object parameters object is over. And after this, guys, we have the third object, which is called as tokenization specification. This is again an object tokenization specification. So here it contains a type parameter which will be either direct or it can be either payment gateway. I will be having payment gateway. You can play with these options. And then we have the parameters object. Inside this object, we have the gateway property. This can be either example or production. So I will be providing example because we are building it for the production level, oh sorry, test level. And then we have the gateway merchant ID, gateway merchant ID, gateway merchant ID. So this will be again a example ID because we are only building for a test level. So we will simply say that example merchant, sorry, example gateway merchant ID. So you can give any values in these two options, which is gateway and gateway merchant ID. So if you're building it for the production level, you need to change this for production. And then you also need to provide the details that when you sign up for your Google Pay account. So six people are watching the stream, guys. So we are building this Google Pay button here. We are embedding the Google Pay button here like this. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel in React.js. So you can see that button height, button width. You can also change to the buy button. So if you click this button, this value will come here. You can pay with your either Visa card or MasterCard like this. Click on the continue button and your payment will be successful. So this is only for test here. Brother, you have watched Kashmiri Files movie? No, no, I don't watch movies, so I didn't have watched this movie. So I only do coding. I watch sports and politics. I don't watch movies. So this is gateway merchant ID. After this, guys, what we need to do is that this array is over here. So put a comma here. And after this, we will have our merchant info property. And after this, guys, what we need to do, provide here inside this, it will again be an object. So here we need to provide our merchant ID. So this will be the merchant ID property. So here you can provide any value of your choice, a test value. So we will again say here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So you can provide any value of your choice. This is totally up to you which value you provide. Seven people are watching the stream, guys. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. And then the second property we have is the merchant name. So inside this property, we are having the name called as demo merchant. That's it. And now after this, guys, we have the property called as transaction info. Transaction info. This is a property. So here we will provide these options here. Eight people are watching the stream. So we will provide the total price status, and this will be equal to the property which will be either estimated or final. We will provide final, put a comma, and then we have the total price label, and this can be either total or anything. We will provide total, put a comma, and then we have the total price. So this will be equal to total price is equal to $100. You can provide any value of your choice. You can also provide $1,000. Currency code is again an option here, currency code. So this can have any value, INR also, but I will provide USD, United States dollar. And then we have the country code. Country code, this can be anything. IN for India, then we have US for United States. You can provide any country code of your choice. So after this object is completely over. Now if I check our application, some kind of button will be there. You will see this is a button is embedded here. You can see that if I click this button, so it is saying we are unable to verify your account information. We need to write some function here so that this can be, this error will not come. So inside our onload payment data, this is the, we need to write this function here. So basically this is kind of a function, and we have our payment request, and inside the payment request, basically this is a function here. So we will simply say that in the console, that console log, we will say load payment data, and inside this we will simply say that payment request. That's it. So this completes the application, guys. This is a very simple example in React.js that I've showed you. If I now see the application, let me just close this window here, close this window, And if I just restart this application, if I restart here, if I just type here, refresh this. So now this will, you will see our Google Pay button is there. So automatically the card is saved in my computer. So that is why you are saying this MasterCard. If I click pay button, you will see that the pop-up window will appear here and it will automatically detect the MasterCard here. Continue button is there. And now the payment is done. If I check the inspect console here, you will see the load payment data object is returned to us. And this contains this information: API version minor, payment method data, description, info, tokenization, token, type, payment gateway, info here, card details, card network, all these stuff. So basically you will need a simple server where the payment can be actually done. So basically this is the front end which is ready here like this. So you can see that. So if you are watching it for the very first time, then you can hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. I have written a complete blog post on my website here. So basically if you see here, I have written a complete blog post on my website. So this is a blog post I have written here. If you want the full source code, you can go to the video description link. So this is a blog post here, guys. You can see that. So this is the full source code which is I have given here. This is a simple example that I've written right here from step by step. And this is a full example. If I just copy paste the code here. So if I copy paste it here, and also inside your style sheet, you need to paste this code. This is for the style sheet. So simply you need to go to your style.css for the component file right here. Where is this? Style.css. So we need to create a file here, style.css, and simply paste this code. And hopefully this is, you can see this is our application. So here you can change the button background color to white color. You can also have a custom button size. You can have the height of the button changed to this. You can change the donate button like this, plain button like this, buy button. If you click it, this will again open a pop-up window and then it will show you all the cards which you have inside your computer saved here. And if you click the continue button, you will simply do the payment to you. So if you see the console here, you will see load payment data. All this information will be returned to you. So if you have any sort of question related to this project, you can ask in the comment section. I will definitely try to make some. So if I show you here, so this is the application, guys. You can go to the video description link after this live stream is over. You can just watch the download all the source code. So this is built in React.js. We have built it using this dependency. If you know this dependency, which is quite good, which is I think this dependency is called as Google Pay React. So basically, if you write this much, Google Pay React, you will get this dependency right here, Google Pay React, and you will get this button which is called as Google Pay button React. So this is a dependency we are using. It has got almost 5,508 weekly downloads. And this is the simplest of example that I've shown you. All these properties are there. You can see that you can play with these properties. You can go to the Google Pay developer site. If you're building it for production, you need to create a account here, and simply you need to just paste your production level details. So they have their own video as well explaining to you. So this is the button color. You can change to default black and white. Button local, you can have various languages, English, all these languages codes are there. Button size is static or fill. Button type is book, buy, checkout, donate, order, pay, subscribe. So they also let me change the button type too. So if you see here, button type is, you can also change to subscribe. So the default one is I think buy. So you can add more options here, which will be the fourth option, which will be for, I think this will be for subscribe. So all these options are present inside the documentation. You will see that there is also a checkout, which is almost used for shopping websites. So this will be for checkout. Then we have our book button. Then we have our, I think, plain button subscribe long short. So if you see here, if you now refresh the application, there will be more checkout button as well, checkout with Google Pay, book button, donate, subscribe with Google Pay, buy. So you can also have the custom text written as well. So basically, if you have to have, let's suppose I say donate to coding Shiksha. So you can also have custom text as well, donate to coding Shiksha. So you can replace here with your channel name. So I think it doesn't, it only have these four options. You can see buy, plain, donate, subscribe. You can't do custom values here. You can't provide custom values. You only need to provide the values which are mentioned inside the documentation. So all these options you can try out. You can see environment has two options, either test or production. If you are building it for the production level, you will replace the value here, production. Then we have all these parameters. You can play with these. All these parameters are there. So if you have any sort of question, guys, you can ask in the comment section. I will definitely reply to it. 5 people are watching the stream. So, so this is a package that we used here. And if you don't have any sort of question, then I will be seeing you in the next stream. If you have questions, you can ask in the comment section. I will definitely try to answer them. And let me show the traffic on the website here, which is Google Analytics traffic, if you wanted to see, and the Ezoic earnings, which I wanted to show you. So you can see that, guys, this is the real-time traffic of codingsiksha.com blog website. So you can see that all traffic is organic traffic. 24 visitors is from, it is right now 28. So these are all the blog posts which are ranking on Google and it is getting the traffic. Sometimes this right now reach to 50 as well. So on peak days, you will see that right now 30. So majority of the traffic is from India. Then we have all these countries worldwide. So you can see that it is constantly increasing here, and this is the Zoic one. The EPMB is right here about 5 to 560, as you can see that EPMB 5, round about 5. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, so that more and more people can watch this. So if you're liking it, please hit the like button. And you can see that constantly it is increasing all the countries we are getting the traffic from. So just tell me the ideas on which videos you want to see, which topics you want to see the videos on. I will try to make the videos on those topic. So just write in the comment section which videos you want to see, which topics. I have noted down this topic, which is JWT authentication. I will try to make this in the next video. Apart from that, which topic you want to see the videos on? So I will be making this live stream more and more. In today itself, I will be coming up 3 more times today for building this inside Angular and Vue.js, this Google Pay integration. So if you want to see more and more, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. If you have any sort of question related to programming and blogging, you can ask in the comment section. If you want to see any more videos related to any more topic, you can ask it in the comment section. You will see that this is the real-time traffic of Coding Shiksha website. So thanks guys. If I will be seeing you in the next stream.